AI, artificial intelligence trading. Today I have an exciting video on a topic that's very interesting for me. I'll be showing you the best AI, artificial intelligence trading portfolios on eToro, how to trade them and when to buy. Okay, so AI, artificial intelligence and machine learning requires large databases to teach computers to learn themselves. And since eToro has millions of users and is the largest social investment network, it makes sense for eToro to develop an AI artificial intelligence trading system. Okay, so eToro's data scientists have trained algorithms to learn their top traders' financial patterns to generate three copy portfolios. And I'm going to be showing you the three copy portfolios today that use machine learning. But the first one I'm going to show you is Outsmart the Nasdaq. Okay, and this one is my favorite one. And this is the one I'm going to show you how to invest and when to invest and how much I'm going to invest in it. Okay, so to get to this portfolio, you just come to your home screen here. You can go down to invest in portfolios, click on that button there. That'll bring you to the copy portfolio. So there's many copy portfolios from eToro, but not all of them use machine learning, but some of them just use mathematical equations to select stocks. But the ones I'm looking for is the machine learning ones. Okay, so machine learning is using raw data, raw trades, and it's collecting all that information over time, and then it's teaching itself. So it's teaching itself from the trades, all the trades in the past, and it gets smarter and smarter. The one thing about AI is that it has to learn, get as much raw data as possible. The good thing about eToro, it's got millions of users, so it's lots of raw data to learn from. And the AI gets better and better as it goes along and processes that raw data and learns from the raw data. So every day it's learning and learning and learning. Okay, so a good tip for me when you go into these copy portfolios, you can select, there's lots of them. I'm going to go for the popularity. I always like to weed out the smaller ones that nobody's really invested in. So I go to the portfolios that there's at least 1,000 people copying. So then I know that this is going to be, it's going to be a good one. If there's 1,000 people copying this, there must be something to do, something good there. Okay, so I put in 1,000, and then that brings it down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in total. So really easy to go to select through these 7 here. China Tech, that's an interesting one I might make a video on. But the one I'm going to look at today is called you see there, Outsmart the Nasdaq. Okay, so it has 1,081 copiers. So click into it there. Okay, so once it loads up there, it should just load up there. It's taking a minute. Okay. Okay. While that loads up there. Okay, there we go. Okay, so Outsmart the Nasdaq. Okay. I'll just give you a brief overview of this one. So Outsmart the Nasdaq is a copy portfolio that uses machine learning and the wisdom of the crowd to create a portfolio of eToro's top Nasdaq traders to select 15 Nasdaq stocks. Okay, the minimum investment is 2,000 for this portfolio. Okay, so what this does is it collects all the data from its top 15 top traders on eToro that trade in the Nasdaq, and then it'll select 15 of these stocks over all of them traders that are going to show a positive return in the next month, etc., etc. Okay, so Outsmart the Nasdaq. I really like this one, and this is the one I'm going to invest in. Just reason why is the stats are so good on this one. Okay, if you look at their stats here, you can see here 2020 is up 49.60% already this year. Last year was 44.64. The year before was 5.84. And then these are only calculated over the data, but it only started in 2018. Okay, so this just shows you like really good gains with this, guys. There's 1,081 people copying, so that's why I go for the one. I go for the popular copy portfolios that people are investing in. So there's over 5 million assets under management there. Okay, so as you can read more about it here. It just tells you about, so what is the Nasdaq 100? So the Nasdaq 100 is the top 100 companies that are on the stock market, the Nasdaq stock market. Okay, so you can see them here. They're mostly IT companies, but there's a few there, bat, Bed Bath and Beyonds. Okay, you can see here they're all the Nasdaq, Costco, Dollar Tree, so big companies. Okay, so that's why you're investing in the big companies too. So it really makes a good portfolio to trade in. And the good thing about machine learning, it's getting smarter and smarter all the time as it learns the stock market and learns the trades. Okay, so if you go into the portfolio part here up the top, you can see here, you'll view the stocks that it has bought. Okay, so these are the top stocks that it has bought over its top traders. It has selected the 15 stocks that the machine learning and the AI intelligence has chosen to be the best earners. Okay, so you can see here big companies here. Okay, Microsoft, Tesla, Dropbox, Apple, Facebook. And you can see here the investment is spread. So the machine learning, it will divide it up depending on on which is the best gain for that stocks, etc., the overall portfolio. Apple, etc. Okay, if you go to the chart here, I'll show you a good time to buy. So when's good time to buy? Okay, so would have been great time to buy back here in just the middle of March here. You can see it was massive there. It was 7,000 for the portfolio there. But if look how much it has gained this year, it's just been massive. But this here, guys, would have been a good point to buy here. Okay, over the last few months since June. You can see that's the lowest point there, and the highest point is up there. So I'm buying today at the highest point. But for this video, I want to make this video, so I can't wait for the stock market to come down. But this is gonna show you how to do it yourself. Okay, so again, you can look through the stocks yourself. This is just a review. You always should go in and research everything for yourself to learn before you invest. But you can see there are great gains. You see the risk score here hasn't been too bad. What happened in March, etc., in the world made a lot of volatility in the stock market. So that's what that drop point was on the chart. But you can see here the risk score is about 5, which I'm happy with. Anything 5 or 6, you can go through here, some fancy charts there. So okay, yeah. Then again, you can read all the news. eToro updates. It's the blog, the news. So it updates regularly here. You can read all the news on what's happening on the Nasdaq here. So I'm going to invest 10,000 in this today. Okay. So how I do that is just simply click up to the 10,000. Okay, I'll just take away them 2 zeros. There we go. And then you can select your stop loss. So what happens here is you stop copying if it drops down to a certain amount. Okay, so if it drops down to 9,500, it would sell off all the shares here. Okay, so you have to, the minimum is 500, so you have to set a stop loss here of 500. But for me, I'm going to be watching this stock. So I'm going to, like I did with my other experiment with copy trading, I'm going to put it at 5,000. So that's 50%. So if it drops to 5,000, it'll sell everything. But because I'm watching this stock, I'm I'll be watching this portfolio. I won't need the stop loss too much. But you can set that whatever rate you feel is the best for you, okay? Or you can use the swing trade in 1 to 3, etc. So let's say you want 1,000 risk, and then you'd sell it at 13,000 at the gain. Okay, so 1 to 3 on the swing trading. What a lot of people use that risk to reward strategy. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to invest. Okay, so that's 10,000. So stop loss is set to 5,000. You can set that to whatever you wish. Okay, as I said, I'm going to invest in there. Okay, boom, done. Start investing in Outsmart the Nasdaq. Okay, because today is Sunday, it's not going to start buying the stocks because the Nasdaq doesn't open until 9:30 a.m. tomorrow in New York. Okay, remember, guys, 2000 is the minimum to start copying with this, but it's a really good diversified portfolio if you're starting off like with eToro, because you have all the biggest stocks in this one here, like the best performer one. So this is the one I really recommend. Do your own research. It's just my review, but definitely this is one to look out for. And I know I'm trading with my virtual funds, and you can start doing that yourself. By link will be in the description if you want to start eToro. You can go to copytradingforum.com. We'll bring you to my partner link, which will bring you to the secure website. But I really like this Outsmart the Nasdaq one. And once I build up my real portfolio, I'm using my real portfolio for day trading. But once I build up my money, this is one I'm going to look into invest in. It is a really, really good one. And I'm into machine learning, and it's just a really, really secure one for me. And the stats are so good. So then again, guys, if you are going to invest, wait for the low point in the charts. Okay, look for that low point and invest in that low point. Okay, so you want to be investing around here. Okay, around here in the last few months for the way that's gone. Okay, so the next one I'm going to look at is the Momentum DD. Okay, this was the first one that eToro's, the first AI in artificial intelligence trading that eToro released. Okay, it works. It is so a Momentum DD is a copy portfolio that uses Microsoft's advanced machine learning and eToro's social trading algorithm to select trades from the top 30 eToro traders that are the most likely to generate top gains over the next month. So each trader is it's split up between each trader, the 30 traders. So you have 3.33% of each of the traders in the portfolio. So I'll just go into this one and show you a little bit more. Okay, so you can read about it yourself when you come in here. Okay, invest. Okay, so the minimum for this one is $5,000, guys. Okay, so a bit higher than the last one. The last one's only 2,000. So I would rather the Nasdaq one. The reason why is because there's only 14 people actually investing in this at the moment. 14 people is not enough. It doesn't give me confidence, okay? And there's only 50 to 100,000 under management, okay? You can see the stats here. So this year so far, really small, 3.44, minus 2.1 last year, and then minus 8.53 the year before, and 20.29 the fourth year. It did okay. But the risk scores are really, really low. You can see there, really, really low risk score, 2 to 3 risk score. But guys, I know machine learning gets better as it learns more data, but this one is not doing so well at the moment. So that's why I would recommend beating the NASDAQ 100. Okay. So the next one it's kind of a sibling of the the last one, Momentum DD. It is AI Trader 50. Okay. So this is exactly the same as the Momentum DD. Okay, so only that it selects the trades from the top 50 eToro traders that are most likely to generate the top gains over the month. Okay, so each trader makes up 2% of the portfolio. Okay, and the minimum investment for this AI social trading portfolio is 5,002. Okay, so this is quite high if you're starting off on the 5,000. Okay, so you'll see here you get 5,000 is is the most is the minimum you can invest in here. But there's only 20 people investing in this at the moment. I'm not sure if this AI needs more time to learn, because it is known that AIs at the start mostly take a long time to learn to become successful. They need a lot of raw data to learn to become as good as a human. But once they do, they become even better than a professional trader, better than a human, because they don't make mistakes. They have much more data. They can remember all the stats, etc. So, okay, if you look into this, guys, the stats for this one. So, AI Trader 50. Okay, so you can see here 4.81. Okay, was the gain this year, minus 1% last year, minus 9.8 the year before, but 30.99 the fourth year it started. But still, it still gains over the 4 years. It's still way up over the 4 years, but not so great in the last few years. So there's only 20 investors in this too. Really small, low risk scores here, and small amount in investors. Okay. So, remember, guys, I would recommend the Outsmart the Nasdaq. Okay, a really good one here. I'm going to be making updated videos on my portfolio and how this is the Outsmart Nasdaq is doing. If you want to start trading yourself, go. The link is in the description to get the eToro. Okay, I also you can go to copytradingforum.com. It's just a link that brings you to my partner link. It's just easier to remember, so you can get to the secure link and it's been supporting the chat channel. There's one other thing I just want to make note of, to note that these copy portfolios may be rebalanced quarterly, meaning that to close all of the existing stocks to buy new positions in that same stock, etc. But you don't have to worry about that. It's done automatically. Okay. As I said, at the moment, Outsmart the Nasdaq is my recommendation as the gains are larger. Okay, maybe as the technology improves and learns, Momentum DD would be a good choice, and Explore AI 50 will improve. But for now, I recommend Outsmart Nasdaq for the copy portfolio for the AI artificial intelligence trading. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Peace and love. Remember to like and subscribe. Leave a comments. I will make more videos soon, and I'll be making videos of how my portfolio is doing in the future. I'll be making updated videos. So have a good day and see you on the next video. Bye.